Recently, a group of doctors from New Providence and Grand Bahama traveled to Mayaguana to give medical care to residents on that southern island. On Saturday, that team split up in groups to attend to residents who have not seen a doctor in a very long time. Scieska Adderley has the details.
No resident doctor on the island. Residents in Mayaguana warmly welcome a group of doctors from New Providence and Grand Bahama over the weekend. The three-day trip was action-packed and included several clinics and home visits to residents unable to get around on their own. We spoke to one of those residents.
I am delighted of having you all here. I feel so proud and happy to see the Lord had blessed us that we are living in a time where we don't have to go away to see doctors come to us. It is a pleasure to me. I thank you all very much. We appreciate it and we're happy to have you all here with us.
The doctor's visit and donation of medical supplies comes months after Hurricane Joaquin caused widespread damage to islands in the southeast Bahamas, including Mayaguana. Having spent the past 2 days there, Administrator for Grand Bahama Health Services Sharon Williams says residents are still in need of more assistance.
A number of clients has been asking us, what is the way forward? What do they expect to see as a result of our intervention today? What I am aware of presently is that the examination, the information, the tests that we would have achieved today, we will share with the Department of Public Health so they can also conduct follow-up care.
Now, following this trip, the team of doctors are hoping they will be able to render further assistance to residents on the island in the weeks and months ahead. Scieska Adderley, ZNS Network News.
Political turmoil continues in Haiti tonight as its president, Michel Martelly, demitted office. His term officially ended today. However, there is no successor in place. Now an interim government is expected to run for the government for 4 months before holding presidential elections by April 24th and transferring power to the winner. Opposition parties have been holding protests throughout the capital, Port-au-Prince, for more than 3 weeks. Foreign Affairs and Immigration Minister, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, says this is not good for the Bahamas, which is already burdened with an illegal migration problem. As a result, he has been in constant contact with the Haitian ambassador.
Whenever there's unrest, then people start to leave and they look for safer territory or territory that's more economically beneficial to us and to them. And of course the Bahamas, everybody's trying to get to the US, but the Bahamas is a way station and quite a comfortable one. And last week I think we interdicted 47 additional people coming from Haiti. So it's not beyond the possibilities or probabilities that more are on the way. So we're watching.
Minister Mitchell believes what is happening in Haiti could also have a great impact on other areas.
We've always been talking about increased trade. We've signed these agreements with them, and agricultural products are good for them, good for trade with Haiti. And so, you know, when you don't have a government to deal with, there are problems because you have to have proper facilities and proper governance in order for the trade to advance, and that's a serious problem.
Members of the Ambassador Chorale International are now making an appeal to the public for assistance in keeping their school open as students are now preparing to sit national and international examinations. Last month, the organization lost everything they owned after their land they claimed they owned was bulldozed by the second title holder. Managing Director Michael Bullitt told our news team on Saturday that classrooms and projects were destroyed, causing a major setback for the students.
We have some external exams internationally that our children are involved with music, arts and crafts. A lot of the stuff that we have been preparing for is now putting us in a setback situation whereby with colleges and universities that we plan to have them attend, it'll be jeopardized a bit. More so, we're presently using 2 churches, Glad Tidings and Ezekiel's House, mentoring with Pastor B. And they are assisting us with some of the chairs and tables and classroom settings so the children won't lose out as we progress forwardly.
Bullitt says the school has also lost all of their musical instruments, which he says is crucial to the organization's growth.
We have 4 different chapters of just guitar classes and piano labs. And it is difficult to get back on our feet with that, because we're going to have to now apologize to those churches and ask them for leniency while we try to find music instruments all over again. Our classes are not with a fee. They're free of charge. Therefore, all the music supplies are sponsored down to the... At Emmanuel, we had about almost 70, Emmanuel Gospel Chapel, that had to desist. At our location, we have close to 100. And it's just ongoing with all the different areas where and churches that we assist with piano lessons and guitars. Why is that? Because we found in many churches when we attend them, there's no musician. So we've requested from them, I did, and I said I will use my skills to the best of my ability till God call, and I offer music.
A matriarch in the Harbor Island community has passed away. Ma Ruby Presenti, also known as Nola Ruby Hannah MBE, a former educator, made Harbor Island her home after marrying the late Humphrey Presenti. She, along with her husband, opened the Vicom nightclub and the first hotel on the island, the Tingham Village. Today, Ma Ruby's restaurant is a popular tourism hotspot where the famous country singer Jimmy Buffett wrote the Cheeseburger in Paradise song while watching her make scrumptious cheeseburgers. And her famous conch chowder made many international food magazines. We spoke to her daughter, Juanita Presenti, via radio, who says her mom's motto was always to help those in need.
Every person that walked in Tingham Village Hotel, she ought to have fed them or give you a place to stay. My mother not only gave financially, but she gave her heart. She attended 3 or 4 churches every Sunday. She was very much involved in the Anglican fellowship with the Anglican Women's Association, and also the lodges and the Progressive Liberal Party. So whenever there was a function, they called her Ma Ruby. Whether it's medical or social or political, my mommy was a part of it because she wanted to make a difference in one life at a time, and that was her mom.
Presenti, a tourism icon, received many awards, including the Living Legend Award by the Zonta Club in 1998, the Spanish Award for Small Hotel and Catering in 1994, several community and church awards, and was honored by the Queen as a member of the British Empire in 2006. Ma Ruby Presenti was 82 years old. And coming up in sports, highlights of the Vinti Vince Farmers Key Exuma Class C Regatta. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition.